Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my no contact, no communication. We're going to ask Spirit, what is the person that you're thinking of? Where is this connection headed? What are their feelings? Any messages that Spirit wants to send to you in this time of separation? So if you're not interested in knowing what your past is doing, this reading is not going to be for you. This is for somebody who's still thinking about somebody that they'd like to reconnect to and what is going on with that person's energy. So welcome, everybody. Welcome all signs, collective reading, and all signs of the person that you're thinking of. So just take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Welcome, everybody. Let's see what we have. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages that you have. What is it that you need us to hear today? What is it that you want us to know about this connection? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have some people never change. And you could be concerned about that. You could be concerned about, if I take this person back, it's always a storm. It's always waves of emotion. And, but there are people that you have a hard time letting go. You keep giving them a chance. You keep trying again. So what is going to change this time? That could be the question that you're asking your person. If they do come back, like, what's going to change? I have stand your ground. Look at all the numbers. It's like time and time again is how it came into me that, we have like a repeating pattern of numbers. We have a repeating pattern of situations or comments or words. So this is somebody that I feel like I go round and round with, and that's something that you're going to have to put a stop to. Like, there's got to be behaviors or something that is upsetting in this connection that you've got to see the changes. Otherwise, you're going to be right back where you are today. I think that's important. Never again. Some of you are saying, I would consider taking this person back under certain situations, if certain things changed, if they had if they made a commitment in a certain way, or they walked away from something, or they gave up something in order to be in this connection. So maybe there's a part of you that says, unless those things happen, I'm not taking this person back. So a lot of you are standing your ground today. A lot of you are saying that, I've got to start taking care of myself and what's best for me. So there is a little bit of a defensive energy coming in. So you could be just like, prove to me that you want to come back. Prove to me you owe me an apology, something like that. I need to reach out. I need to reach out to you. So this person could be thinking, I really just want to talk to you. I really would just like to work on some of these things, but I know that you're saying, unless these things change. So it's something has to give, it's this feeling of something has to change. And that's always the case. It's like, we're not going to move forward if changes aren't made. Let's get one more of these. I am their light. So you could be the best thing that has ever happened to them. You could be the person that keeps them up, you keep them focused, you keep them moving forward, you lift them up, but it's not your job to heal somebody if they're looking for you to heal them, or their life isn't the same because you're not there to take care of them. That's not your job. Your job is to be in a partnership with somebody, and it's a give and take. So there needs to be more give and take in this connection. Let's see what the cards are saying. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. So grateful Spirit has guided you here. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's see what Spirit has for you. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Swords. So the first thing that's coming into me is I need to feel more secure in this connection. That's probably the number one reason why this connection, something has to change. 10 of Swords is we have to put something to an end, that it's like this has to stop so that we have a chance. So whatever it is that has to stop in this connection, so that we have a chance, because I want to feel more secure in this connection is how it came into me. So I've got a High Priestess. There is a feeling of, I feel like this is the person I'm supposed to be with, even if I'm struggling with this person. It could be a soulmate connection, it could be a twin flame connection, where I just feel deep in my soul I'm supposed to be with this person, even when it's difficult. So that could be going on for many of you. So you don't want to give up on this connection. I have a Hierophant. I feel like we were put together. I feel like it's a spiritual connection. So many of you are probably not willing to walk away from this connection, even if you know there's lots of things that have to change. It's just a feeling of, I'm supposed to be with this person and I don't want to give up on them, because I wouldn't want them to give up on me, Spirit said. So maybe you're just being the stronger one right now somehow in this connection. Maybe you're a little bit stronger emotionally. A Five of Swords. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to battle. I don't want to battle anymore. I don't want to battle these feelings. I don't want to fight these feelings. It's somebody who says, you know what, why are we doing this? Why are we fighting these feelings? And maybe they don't even know why. Sometimes people push somebody away because they don't know why they're fighting these feelings. You know, they're afraid, or they're a runner, something like that. Let's see what some feelings are. Spirit, please share with me some feelings. I want to take care of you, but I can't right now because of money problems. So is money interfering? Work issues? I need you to work. I can't pull the weight all by myself. I need you to pull some of these bills, but I need us both to be working. So that could be a big issue. I need to take care of my kids. I've got other responsibilities. So money is, a lot of times an issue. The timing just wasn't right for us. I don't know if I'm in agreement with that, because I do feel like it's a soul connection. I feel like they're almost using this as an excuse, like now's not a good time. Okay. I've got a lot on my plate, something like that. So I feel like they're using that as an excuse or a cover up to not be available, Spirit just said. I have too many obligations that stand in my way. Yeah, this person's really pretty good at coming up with excuses of why they don't have time to be in a relationship. And you deserve more, Spirit just said. You deserve somebody who gives you time, makes time for you. And that could be what has to, really be the big difference in the make or break of this relationship. Either you make time for me and be more consistent, or this isn't enough for me. So that's probably something that's been going on. I am making the effort. If you start to see your person making the effort, they just said, I don't want to fight these feelings. So if you see somebody starting to make the effort, you start to see that they want to reach out to you, they want to spend time with you. I would definitely say that that's something that was high on the conversation list of, we need more time together. I can't come, I have to come first. Thank you for still loving me. This person probably can feel your love. They know that you haven't moved on. They know that you're patiently waiting for them, or you're giving them a chance to do some healing energy. Thank you for still loving me. That's beautiful, because that tells me this person still cares, that they are acknowledging your feelings. They haven't just pushed you away forever. So that tells me that there's still some feelings here. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know? Forgiveness is needed. Thank you for loving me. All right, let's go with this for a second, right? So this feeling of, I'm making the effort. I'm making the effort. I want you to forgive me. Can you forgive me? The number 24. So that could be in a few days from now. Maybe some of you'll be hearing from your person from the time I'm recording this. It could be just like the 24th of the month, something like that. But forgiveness on both sides. I always like to think it's not only one person, but if you feel like they owe you an apology, certainly it's got to start with an apology. So we start there. Just a crush. Maybe we started out as a crush and we wanted more, and they're saying, I have too many things going on. And then they started throwing out excuses, and you thought you were headed into a direction of, this was going to turn into something more. So Are they, again, using these excuses to avoid commitment? Are they just avoiding commitment in some way, shape, or form? Freedom needed. Yeah, they definitely are struggling with, I don't think I'm ready to give you what you need. And they are kind of like slowly backing out, even though they have feelings for you. They just are struggling with, I don't know how to give you what you need. So they're a runner. They're a runner. And you may have confirmed this already. You could have said, I know they're running from fear. I know they're running from commitment. I know that they're running from, their own insecurities, whatever it is, but they are definitely a runner. The answer is no. So Spirit, what do you have for that? Just, are they coming back? Are they going to continue to run? What is it that you have for that? They were deceiving you. Some of you may feel like they were deceiving you, or they did deceive you. And, how do you accept that? That could be the apology that's needed, that they weren't being honest with you, and you really do need that answer. They've been ignoring you. They are ghosting you right now. There's a sense of feeling nervous. If I call you, would you answer? Would I talk to you? A little bit of a shameful thing. Can we let the past go? Can we let what happened in this connection go? And that's always the hardest question. Like, can you really forgive and forget? And can you really move on? Because this person is looking for a loving partnership. You deserve a loving partnership. So how do we get to from where we are today to this loving partnership? And you could have felt like you were really in a partnership. You were in a partnership for a long time. And now all of a sudden this person is pulling away and coming up with excuses, or not spending time and not being in this connection emotionally, like disconnecting emotionally. So I'm going to say something has to give, and they have to stop fighting these feelings. Let's see what else they're saying. I have a high priestess. So I really feel like there is a sense of, we're supposed to be together. And maybe that's something you talked about. Maybe you both have identified that this is a twin flame connection, or you both have identified that this is different than anything you've ever been in before. There could be Spirit saying stops and starts, or we've gone through this cycle before. We've gone through a period of time where we didn't talk, but then they always come back. So I feel like this is a kind of we've been here, done that. But this time something has to change. Their ego could be involved with the Emperor. I have a 5 of Cups. I know I've hurt you. I know I let you down. I know I'm keeping you waiting. So this is somebody who knows that you are waiting for them. They know that, I don't know, they know that, however they know, family, friends, or you told them that you were waiting, or you're available when they do respond to you, or they know that you're not seeing anybody else and you haven't moved on. So they know that you're patiently waiting for them to decide. They're also not happy. I'm going to say it that way. I'm going to say this is coming into me as I feel regret. I feel this sense of regret that I keep disappointing you. I can't give you what you want. I'm not sleeping well. I'm worried about you moving on. Some of those things are starting to happen to your person. But I do feel the ashamed is the word I want to use, that I'm ashamed of my actions, or I should have treated you better. I should have treated you better. I should have been fair. I should have been more honest with you. Just came in. I have a 2 of Pentacles. I know I've been going back and forth. It's like I'm going back and forth with my energy. And that could be really confusing to you, that they're in one day and they're out the next. And that's not fair to you. So this person's got to make up their mind, or you've got to make up your mind. I do have a Knight of Cups. So there is, when I'm going to say when it's good, it's probably really good. It's very loving. It's very caring. This is the person you want to be with. But then they pull back and they become somebody else. You see another side to them that is insecure or selfish, or, they again, this 10 of Wands, all of a sudden it becomes another reason other than their feelings as to why they can't be in this connection or put more time into this connection. I'm busy, I'm working, you don't get it, those kind of excuses. And it's like, yeah, but you have a busy life too, and you're finding time to have them in your life. So it has to work both ways. It really has to work both ways. We could be really happy together if they make a choice. If they just finally say, you know what, I can see that we can be really happy together, and I do need to spend more time on this. I don't want to fight these feelings anymore. I don't want to struggle with you. I don't want to keep ending up where we are today, where we are disconnected or we're even not even talking. So that's something that's very frustrating, because it's almost like you can see both sides. You can see that, hey, you know what, if it doesn't change, I'm going to move on. And if they change and they want to put more time and effort into this, then things can get better. So it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating because, like I said, when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. And that's how it's coming into me. Let's see. You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. You've been patient. You haven't thrown them under the bus. You've been understanding. You've given them time. You are listening to, what they need. You're trying to give them what they need. If they said they needed time, don't wait for me. It's almost a feeling of, I feel sorry for myself. Like, hey, if you want to be with somebody else, go and be with somebody else. But I don't know if I really believe that. I feel like they're just saying that to see if you would do it, to see if you are really going to be loyal to them, or how fast you're going to have somebody else in your life. So I just feel like that was more of a test. So if they said something to you along the lines of, you can be with whoever you want, I think it's like they want to just see if you'll run out there and be with somebody else really quickly, or if they really do, you really do love them. I want to be different. I want to try harder. Something has to change, we just said. So that's important. The way I've treated you was wrong. I'm definitely in agreement with that this feeling of I'm not proud of the way that I've been talking to you. I'm definitely not proud of, if I just cut you off on the phone or I've blocked you. It's like it was very immature of me or whatever's been going on. But I'm not happy. I'm not happy with, my behavior. And that's something that they're kind of face on, which is good. Childhood trauma. I have old wounds that I never addressed. I have some old family issues I really should have addressed. Will you leave me like the others? Yeah, here's this feeling of, I'm afraid that if I give you my heart, okay, and I'm afraid that if I say to you something along the lines of, you can be with whoever you want, nothing's holding you back. I'm not holding you back. They're just waiting to see if you want to go out there and be with somebody else. It's like I said, it's some kind of, test of, because if you really love them, you're not going to just like forget about them right away. You're going to wait a little bit and see if they come back. You're going to try to see if they can come back. So I almost feel like it's let me just see what you're going to do, because they have such tremendous fear of abandonment or loss or commitment. So that's something that they're struggling with. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. So, did I treat you wrong because of fear? Did I start to have tremendous feelings for you and I panicked? All right. But right now, it's really an energy of something has to change, and we have to stop fighting these feelings of This is a little bit of a mind game of, I want to see if you want to date anybody else, or I want to see how long it's going to take. Like that's something that's kind of, a mind game effort energy. But did they get overwhelmed, adding this you into their life and their responsibilities, and then they just backed out? So I can't talk to you right now. That just came into me as I'm just almost afraid that I'll say the wrong thing. Not that I don't want to talk to you. It's like, if I talk to you right now, I'm afraid that I'm going to make it worse, or I'm going to, just ruin it somehow. So that's how I feel with that. And I can't take it anymore. That's like, I'm just struggling. I'm struggling with you not being in my life, and this in between, this we're not talking. It's hard. It's hard on both sides. So I'm going to say that that's something that I would be struggling with, and I'm afraid to lose you. Okay. Will you leave me like the others? This is insecurity. This is somebody who says, I have feelings for you. We've been going around and around. We might have been, maybe we're doing some on again, off again. We've done this before. We've pushed each other away. And is it really come down to, I'm afraid to lose you? Like, is that really what we're talking about here? And I'm going to say that probably is the biggest fear that is going on in this connection. So let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to heal you both. You both need some time. You both need some healing energy. So I will pray for you both, and let's ask Spirit to bring this connection back together if that's what Spirit wants for both of you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. Thank you for your reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading. Thank you for your likes and your subscribes. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate it. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamelinspsychicmedium.com.